Hello everyone, this is Pomum, bringing you part 55 of my Fire Emblem Awakening Let's Play. I did very extensive grinding, very extensive. Everyone is either level 15 or 20. In fact, I have to use some second seals to turn the people that reach level 20 into level 1s. I basically got everyone up to the level and the final skills that I wanted. I am kind of worried that I made everyone too strong. In fact, because I have a lot of capped stats. Capped strength on bike, speed and luck, Tiki just I guess resistance and skill aren't that high a cap in Wyverlords, but still. Cap the speed as a mana kit on now, skill and speed, defense. Yeah. You can see some of them went better than others, but most of my squad is now, I feel, a bit too strong. But I don't see any problem with rushing the last maps of this game, because last maps in this game aren't that amazing. The last three, the one in the previous chapter and these last two, aren't that good. I feel the climax of the good gameplay is at Validar's chapter, where you at least have to rush the enemy or something, but after that it's just kill a lot of enemies. Well, I shouldn't say that. The map we're going to play in this chapter can be kind of interesting. I remember it having some good terrain. I think there are sorcerers with Maya on the outside. Well, yeah, and yeah. If you are wondering how I managed to train so much, there's a skill, very good skill, called the Spoil. The trigger is luck, and it can give you a bullion. So I started by training Bike, and whenever he kills someone on player phase, I got to have more money. So I accumulated all the money with Bike, and then use the remaining money to buy a lot of grinding. I have done it before and it works pretty well. I think it was 6 supports left, so let's do them, starting with Maribel Subasa. Yeah. Maribel, I have an idea. Why don't we skip the slang lesson today? Instead, maybe you could teach me about the aristocratic life? Any chance to educate my social inferiors is a chance I will take. Now then, what would you like to know? Well, you hear people talk about a noble bearing, yes? What is that exactly? Well, I suppose it begins with learning to stand properly. Am I not really standing now? Because it feels like I'm standing. You have the posture of a damn noodle, the resolute promise of a souffle. A noble stands thusly. The spine forms a straight line. Pretend an invisible thread pulls your head over a square wall. Go on, give it a try. Let's see. A straight spine, invisible thread like this. Why are you getting your chin up? It happens naturally when I force my head up. A proper centered. Cast it away. Is this better? Your shoulders are raised. Lower them and hold your chest tight. So, like this? Yes, so. There now, that wasn't so hard, was it? I say, you're quite the apt pupil, Subasa. With enough practice, you could even before a lady fit for the highest court. Well, I may exaggerate, perhaps one of the more middling courts. You think? Wow, I never... That is settled. I shall make it my personal mission to shape you into a lady of high society. I will instruct you until you're fit to consort with kings, or at least a baron. You don't really have to. But nothing is less more noble than living at desk half done. You didn't be shy, we're intimate friends after all. Well, this is revenge for the slang incident, isn't it? Let's talk more working. Aristocratic working, please. We will work on a ballroom dance and how to properly wield a fork. Help me. I think I have to Lorenzo. Oh, let's get this one out of the way. Oh, that's a voice. Here to check up on me, Laurent. I'm just a start super still then, okay? Yeah. Now, if I am ever to observe you, if I were here to observe you, I would need to see you in your normal routine. But, so, not standing completely still then? Should I jump around or something? That's not... Please don't make my job harder than it already is now. Well, you don't have to be so cold, unless you just say me now? You said I was charming before, right? So was that just another lie? Yeah. I find you to be demonstrably cute. Objectively speaking. Oh. And? And what? Come on now, Lauren, spit it out. What? You're lying again, I can smell it. No one can possibly be this dense. Well, there's only one thing for it. I'll turn into a dragon and go on the rampage until you shape up. Alright, now I'm completely lost. What are you talking about? Plenty happy to hear you say that you think I'm cute. I was ever happy when you were chasing me around, if we're being honest now. I can smell it on you even now, but it's not enough. Not enough? I don't just want to smell the way you feel about me, I want to hear you say it. I see. It appears I was being rather dense. I apologize. Perhaps I was held back by my own doubts and insecurities. But at any rate, I guess you're right. I admit it. I love it. And you're sure? No more doubts? I'm positive. Well, it's about time. Sheesh. I'm sorry to have made you wait so long. Seems you were far quicker to realize how I felt than I was myself. I'm kidding. Nothing was working. I had to treat you like a creep. Just suppose you should see for it yourself. Please, now for the love of everything, use a more direct approach next time. Okay. I think I confused this as support with another one. Maybe it has to be the one with Na, where basically Na yells at Laurent, and Laurent support says something like, "No, please yell at me." We begin today. Are you ready? Yes, tell me what you do in this town. First, run over there and back. Over where? And nothing but open field from here to the horizon. Yes, I know. I want you to run until you reach the horizon. Why don't the horizon move around depending on where you stand? Look, just run until you can't see me anymore, alright? If I can see you when you turn around, you have to start over. Clear dialogue today. I can see halfway to forever. You expecting to run that? We can start the fun and stuff until you've built up some endurance. Alright, off you go. 5 laps. This time's crazy. It'll be dark before I know. I heard that. No one's forcing you. If you don't like it, quit. Fine. I'm going. I lost my lunch about 12 times. I did it. Cool. Next time we'll have you do squats while carrying one of those sandbags. You mean this thing, it weighs more than I do? Don't I get a break first? Why that already? This is just a warm-up. You gotta be kidding, I'm dying here. Then quit. No fun. I'm fine. Great. I could do this all day, damn it. Better. For today, just do 1,000 reps. We'll raise it by 100 a day. Don't even not want to cry about anymore. It's all just... I don't even... 1,000. I did it. I'm finally done. Now I can die in peace. How many deaths does that make today? Honestly, where do you find the time? Next is push-ups, 1,000 while holding the sandbag. What does that even mean? Okay. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to leave that one to the end. Okay, Donald Subasa. Do you cook, Donnie? Sure, if I ain't gonna choose you. I've only poisoned myself twice. You say that like you're proud. But I am much used to all this meat if we can do nothing with it. Do you want to have a go at cooking it, I mean? I bet the two of us put our heads together we could come up with something. No harm in trying. The fish, you're burning it. And your stew is boiling over. Hot. You're alright? Yeah, yes, I think so. It's just a little burn. You gotta cool that quickly. Take this. Horse apple, we're out of water. I got there some. Don't move. I got the water. Stick your hand in there. Reckon that was harm in us trying to cook. Still, I think I'd say it was worth it. At least I got to learn something about you. And what's that? You thought a whole had in a crisis. You were quick on your feet and kept to kill. Thanks again for the water. Sharks and nothing nobody else wouldn't have done. Give me some mother. You certainly. Donald, is something burning? The fish! The fish is still on the golden fry. I think the harm is starting to outweigh the benefit now. Let's just throw some dirt over these cook fires and slink away. And perhaps we'll not mention this to anyone else, eh? Okay, now Laurent bike. Laurent! More questions, Father? I thought I was quite clear before. You were, but today's different because today... Stop that! Father, have you gone mad? So you can smile. I beg your pardon? You're always so bent on being such a serious proper grown-up. Worried that you have put too much pressure on yourself. For the last time, I am not a child. It ain't got nothing to do with it. It don't matter if you're older than Lucina, or heck, older than me. You're still a child. You're my child. You're my son. And you ain't alone no more, so stop isolating yourself. You got friends, and you got all back. You're right. All that time it was so lonely. After a year alone, wandering an era where I knew no one. Hoping to meet up with the others, but knowing how minuscule the chances were. I had no one to help me, no one to lend an ear to my despair. It was awful. And as I thought I'd die alone, that the pain would kill me. I'm sorry I didn't find you earlier, Lord. You forgive me, right? You got my word. I'll never leave your side again. Oh. And yeah. Oh, this one. I've been leaving it for a while. I am in your debt, guys. You are? Yes. I wrote down everything you told me and sent it to my father. Now he'll be able to turn the tables on the dastard who plotted against him. Well, I hope it works out for him. If it does, it will be thanks to your willingness to tell the truth. So again, thank you. Don't thank me, Twinkles. I don't deserve it. It was a cowardly thing I did, and a day doesn't go by that I haven't regretted it. Even sent a letter after the trial, but too little too late, I reckon. But that was you? That letter rescued my father from the headsman's eggs. I'm pleased to hear it, but I should have done more. Deus, you saved my father's life. Admittedly, your actions put him in danger in the first place. But still, you wrote that letter knowing the schemers would try to hunt you down. That wasn't a worry. I'm pretty good at running away from things. I've been very unfair towards you guys. I spoke before I knew all the facts. I'm the one who broke into your royal treasury. Twice. Thief you may be, but you are more honest than half the so-called nobles I know. But there is still one thing you haven't told me. When the plotters rescued your testimony, who did they threaten? It must be someone important to you. No, I've never met her. Never even saw her, in fact. I knew it was that she was a young girl who didn't deserve to die. Even if it meant sending her father off too soon. What, those black-haired nobles threatened to kill me? Yep. You testified against father to save my life. Seemed the best option of a bad love at the time. And now that I know you, I'd make the same decision a dozen times over. It's a good one. And taken na. And that is how I became friends with the legendary King Marth. Oh, please, no spoilers. I haven't played FE1, so. These are actually actual spoilers. So, you were released from the ice? Yes, and after what seemed an eternity in that frozen prison. It was by Marth's hand alone that I was able to feel warmth once more. It was magic. Tiki? Oh, listen to me. I sound like a sentimental fool. It was such a long time ago. Did you love him? King Marth, I mean. He was human. I was man a kid. The girl fit in as was too great. But you'll never have that problem, will you? With your mixed blood, you can love anyone you like, human or manakid. Yes, I suppose that's right. Hear me now. Remember when I said I had to tell you something difficult? The manakids are destined to suffer because of our love for mankind. Destined to suffer? Live for millennia, while humans flicker out like candles. The greatest friendship I ever knew lasted like just a few short decades. When King Marth died, I was left to wander the centuries alone. I have to be prepared to lose everyone I love. Dragon blood in your veins curses you to such a fate. But that's depressing. It can be very sad, yes, but it can make you strong as well. You learn to cherish the memories of those wonderful people you meet. You will make them a part of you, so they can give you courage always. Like a family inside your mind? Yes, exactly. You will be able to pass on the memories to your friends' children, and then to their children and to countless generations to come. This way you can keep them alive through the long march of time. Do you understand? I think so. Never allow your fate to dissuade you from living a full rewarding life now. You must go out into the world and seek out friends, seek out love. And when the end comes, as it will, you must keep them alive forever. You have the gift of near immortality and must find a way to share it. What better time to start than now, nah? Let you and I be friends. I like that. Thank you, Tiki. Now no more brooding on destiny. Next time we shall talk of joyful things. That would be a nice change of pace. Well, one of my favorite supports in this world, in this game, for sure. To Slay a God, chapter 25. We're nearing the end. Definitely nearing the end. Region Peak. The fell dragon is indeed here. Remember, Awakening. The power I gave you cannot destroy Grim. It can only put him back to sleep. Correct, Fellblood. So, you know of my lineage? You possess power not so different from my own. We must find some way to break this unholy cycle. We can't just keep putting Grima back to sleep every few centuries. Otherwise, we merely will his vengeance on our descendants. I may know a way. Yes, Tsubasa, you have some strategy? The other me claimed the dragon and I were the same, yes? If I strike the final blow, he'll be killed by his own hand. Tsubasa, ingenious. Okay, will it work? Perhaps, but there would be consequences. Rima's heart and Subasa's are inexorably linked. Man and woman cannot longer be separated. Therefore, slaying Grima would also cause the end of Subasa's life. I realize that. I am ready. There is a chance you could survive, but it is small indeed. You have bound your heart to those of many others in this world. If those bonds prove strong enough, they may yet keep you in this reality. However, not even 1,000 human friendships surpass the dragon's crew. In truth, you will almost certainly cease to exist. Subasa would cease to be? No. We'll find another way. Chrome, wait. You're not thinking clearly. Think about what your sister would have wanted. Grim would have never asked you to do this. But it's one life, one weighted against millions. Stop it. You're one of us. You'll always be one of us. There has to be another way. We just have to find it. Promise me, Subasa. Promise me you won't do this. Yeah, I know. I've been so very kind to me, Chrome. Always. This is my decision. Subasa. The time for deliberation is over, Awakener. The Grimlayer have found us. Father, we're under attack. That intervention by Lucina reminded me. Oh, I have to leave someone behind? Really? Can I only bring 16 to the last map? Come on. Yeah, that intervention by Lucina reminded me. One of the greatest shames in Awakening, in my opinion, is the fact that Lucina doesn't have a more centric role in the story. I think the story would benefit a lot if Lucina was just like another lord. But yeah. Really now? Still at your little schemes? But your invalidar wasn't enough. Do you see what your greatest struggle has won you? Nothing. Master Grima has returned. The world's fate is sealed. Or perhaps you simply seek a tender embrace here at the end. I'm not completely cruel, you know. Come, I have a kiss for each of you. Please, swift awakener. Grima's servants will hurry you to the very last. You must reach the dragon before it is too late. Okay, yeah. So, what was she saying by Grima's servants will harass you and all that? And basically, you get reinforcements continuously in this map also. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you have Maya. And do you have Maya? Yes, you do. And you have to. Okay. And okay, so every sorcerer in this map has Maya. So I guess I'd better ignore them. I should mark the rest of you and also this group. I'm not. Okay, you have a living sword, so that could be bad. You have a droppable living sword too. This game can probably be played without buying anything, just because they give you very, very, very good drops. Well, yeah, you have a Rex Caliber, but you are only 2. Do you have a Silver Axe and a Ball Cannon, right? Okay. So first, this pairing. Yeah, let's take all of you on. And to this side, I'm going to bring, yeah, Sugar and the Excalibur. Now you have a silver sword, which I'm not too afraid of. You, however, you are a bit more dangerous. Okay, what's this range? In the end, I marked the Myers again. Okay, so I can stay just outside their range and still kill them. Let's make a barrier of units. Oh. Okay, that was a big derp. Now, if someone can... Yeah, Donald can W. And he also has Mass Blessing, which is a superior edge, so he should be able to dodge anything. Can someone reach you now? I think I may have to use the silver bow here. Okay. Goof. No, yeah, you can't reach around, so as long as I block that place. Okay, come on back. Yes. That's what you do when you have 51 strength. Okay. Ether, perfect. Then I think Maribel can probably one-shot you with the help of... Yes. Now I just have to block that silver sword with, for example, Na. And together with Na we can have Tiki. Stal, you can come to that side. Kellam to that side, and Brady can stay in the middle healing. Okay, let's see what you got. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, yeah. We shouldn't have any problem. Reinforcements could still be scary, and they do have damage on them, like... Yeah, but you can see I one-shot Griffon Riders. 16. Okay, some more magic. Tsubasa in this time hasn't turned as great as I'm used to be. Like, I normally have a Robin that is so incredibly powerful I feel ashamed of using it. But this time Tsubasa, I'd say, is one of my... It's not a bad unit, it's just like a middling unit. It can kill a lot of things thanks to, you know, how is this called? Ignis and shit. Can activate, she can kill a lot of things, but it's not the best ending class. It's not the best. I actually prefer that she isn't that strong. Okay, I'm just outside of that range. I'm going to do this. Yeah. You don't have counter. Let's just use the best possible Dragonstone. Okay. Now here I just have to take Swordmaster, right? Or is this range of the ball cannon? Yeah. Range of the ball cannon. If I could attack you... Oh, I can. Yeah, silver bow is enough. Now, trade you the fall. No, let's actually trade you the killing edge because you probably don't double. Perhaps. Okay. We should be very much okay. Let's go into our mounts and yeah, we can do this pair up and this pair up. Okay, here we have a silver sword, Organon, a killer lance, a silver axe, so there's really no way. Guess I will just enter the booths and use the tomahawk. And Sol should save my ass if things go south. Yeah, that was the one that could reach the outermost. Here we have a ball cannon. I could lure you with... I'm actually using the hell swap to one shot. Okay. That's another Meyer. And here. Against the Tomahawk. Okay. Yeah, no problem there. Now let's see Na kill generals with physical attacks. Let's send him more defense. This Na, like, I'd say my strongest unit this run is Na. And the only thing that could make her stronger would be having Nerf's Thief. If she had unlimited uses of the Dragonstone, she would just be the perfect unit. But right now I'd say she's even more valuable than Donnell. Because Donnell actually, I checked his stats, he came out with lowish defense. He has 30 something, while I have units with 40. Oh, a blank level. Did you cap defense? No, you didn't. I guess we were just unlucky. Well, no problem. And yeah, let's take advantage of the Gale Force. Have it for a reason. Okay, have our Excalibur there. So I'm going to equip the Gungnir and stay here with Sugar. Yes. Meanwhile, we will go in here. I get an item, Soothing Sword. That's bad. Also got a physic from somewhere. They really give you good drops. Okay, recover here. Well, it maybe was a bit of a waste because I'm going to... Well, no, I have a Catharsis, right? No, I just have a Fortify. Yeah, I wanted to heal Subasa, but I should have done it before. Okay, for you up. Yeah, at this point, we're basically in a working simulator. Okay. Well, what do we have here? A Tomahawk and a Thoron. I can kill you from afar. Okay. Can probably one-shot you with a spear. Almost, but Donald will probably join. Yes. Now kill the Meyer. Silver bow is enough. And get closer with you. You want for kill. You want for Gaius. It's not a good idea because Gaius is going to dodge everything and kill all of you. They're probably going to go for Gaius because Gaius' defenses aren't that good. Gaius's defenses. And he also has lethality. So I don't even need the Gungnir dual attacks to kill. Okay. Oh, not enough range. Well, I can get closer just in case. Okay. A bit of a silver axe here. Let's equip the killing edge, and next turn we go. Oh, you dropped the Goetia. By the way, I can start chipping at you, right? Can I hit you? No, not yet. I have a Meyer. The range may seem to be very good, but it's actually not that amazing. I don't know if you can dual strike with it, however. If you can, then it's pretty broken. I think the ref pen will do enough work here. And let's use a silver sword. Because you can't attack a star. You just have Meyer, so this is a thorn and a silver sword. Should be safe. And also, I guess Brady will move. Okay, you came too late. That's what no one said. Anytime, probably. Of course, yeah. That's why I wanted this, because I can lure you from range. Okay, we can definitely kill her, yes. Like, I feel like... Okay, you have... Yeah, but I have a Brave Axe, so there's really no point. I'm probably going to battle you before with the Gungnir, just in case. What do you have? Kill for Shadow Gift and Speed plus 2 only. 40 speed is very good, but it's still not enough. Yeah, I'm going to kill all of you. Thanks for the Luna, because I didn't realize that didn't kill. Now, can I one-shot you? I probably can. Oh, almost. Can one-shot one of these. I think I'd rather use Sebra, because she's about to level. Maybe she will get a little bit more magic. 31, 32. All in all, good magic for someone who probably doesn't have the greatest growth. There you go. I mean, I can give this one to Donner, right? Cracks, yes. Now, I will... Yes. I'll battle you from here. Just to see the conversation. Maybe I will get something. Oh, no forced animations. Murderers, you'll pay for taking Master Validan from me. Oh, no exclusive animation. Well, yeah. Ah, finally, sweet death. Finally, the pain. Finally, it ends. Didn't remember that. I always quote that phrase. Oh, Jax, what was that? Dragon's Core. Yeah. Grima. Can defeat it. Lord, how does a man challenge a mountain? Where would one even strike? The fell dragon has a weakness on the nape of his neck. That weakness will be guarded by his servants. I can send you onto the dragon's back, but the rest is on your hands. Yes. Please, Milady, quickly. We ask no more of you. Everyone, get yourself. One way or another, this ends here. Let's save here. End the game. Grima. There's Grima. Some shops. Do I get something? Okay, yeah, Thorn and all, but I still have a lot of uses on my things, so sorry to have left you out, Muriel, but I don't really care about you, so at the same time, not really sorry. Yeah, that's going to do it for this part, right? Maybe I'll be able to fit it in one video even. I wasn't expecting it because of the large amount of supports. That map, more entertaining than I remember it. I definitely trivialized it because of my high levels and all. Awakening maps are actually much smaller than one would think. because with a unit, like think about the largest map in Awakening, which is probably, I don't know, this map is one of the largest, or the tree is one of the largest. If you use a character with Deliverer, 8 move, and Deliverer gives it 2, movement 1 plus 1 is 11, and then a unit that gives movement. I once had a pan that consistently had 12 movement. That's like 3 movements before reaching the other end of the map. There are a lot of games where you wouldn't ever think about reaching the other end of the map in 3 movements, like even Fates. Fates doesn't have a reputation for having large maps, but the maps feel large because the enemies are grouped in different sections. While in this game, that actually in this map, the grouping of the enemies is what I would like to see more in Awakening, where the enemies are in different sections, so look, you can lure them and battle them in different stages, but at the same time you have some elements that disrupt that flow, like the flyers at the sides or in the center, or the people with Mire. The map is good. The problem is that it's chapter 25 of Awakening. You're not going to battle the hard way, you know, bait and switch while keeping your eye on the reinforcements coming from behind. You're not going to do that. You're just going to throw a monster into the enemies and the enemies are going to die. I feel like Awakening is a game where the enemies, no one really survives a battle. The enemies either die in a turn or they destroy you completely. So the maps are large, but you see them go down. It's like your unit is a giant drain and the enemies are just making a swirl and disappearing into you. It's a bit sad, if you ask me, because you can see that some of the maps have potential, but the way the game is built, not being linear at all, breaks that possibility. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to leave this part here. This has been Pomum. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next and maybe the last part. Bye.